Alright, so this is our video of how I want you to show your notes in your vocab book. This is my second hour class writing along for this video, so if they say anything, it's not my fault, it's theirs. Alright, you'll have your vocab notebook here. At the front of it you can write geometry notes or geometry vocabulary, whatever you want to on the front. Make sure your name is on the front cover and your hour. Alright, name and hour are important, and then geometry vocab or geometry notes. Alright, and on that very first page is where we're going to start. At the very top, I want you to write Chapter 1. Okay? Before we do anything else, however, you're going to use your ruler that you have. Okay, everyone has one of these that they were given. We're going to do just a quick little measurement. I'm going to actually use this upside down. I'm going to come 2 inches in from the edge of the page. Let me turn my light off so you can not have the glare. It's backwards, but I'm going to count 2 inches from that right-hand side of the page. Not 2 inches from the margin, 2 inches from the edge of the page. Make a little mark. And we are going to make a vertical line all the way down that page at 2 inches. Try and line it up nice and straight. If you need to move your ruler down, you can do that. Every page that we do this, you'll have that vertical line on. So from then on, you can kind of eyeball it if you would like to, but about 2 inches on every page. I recommend using the front and back of your papers. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to. Just make sure you give yourself enough room to get through the whole year. And this is how we're going to start. Okay, we're going to use kind of an outline format, so we're going to start with Roman numeral I, or Roman numeral 1, capital I for that. And we're going to title that Vocabulary. Right now, just work on the front side of this page. Don't do a second page unless you run out of room or until I tell you otherwise. Okay, so vocabulary, and then we're going to come down and list our vocab words, but we're going to only do them one at a time. Your first vocabulary word is the undefined term. And notice I didn't leave myself a whole lot of room to write. That's okay. You'll come right underneath here, and you'll write the definition, filling in as many lines as you need to. And then if there's a picture or diagram, that's what goes in this other column. Alright, so your first page should start off looking like this. Notice I didn't continue making my list. I'm going to actually write the definition, and then I'm going to make my next term. And you'll put all your vocab terms right there. Alright, now I'm going to show you where you're going to find these vocabulary terms in each lesson. So if you open your book and you turn to Chapter 1, Lesson 1, that actually starts on page 5. You'll notice in the left-hand margin of this first page you have your new vocabulary list. All the vocab words that are listed here need to be written in your vocabulary notebook as those terms. Put any pictures that go with them in your vocabulary notebook also, and you'll find those as highlighted words in your text. So you see some of these have pictures that go with them. This is not a picture for the word undefined term, so don't worry about copying that down. When I say pictures, I mean something simple, kind of like this. Alright, so that's where you find your list of vocabulary words. Chapter 1, Lesson 1 starts on page 5 of your textbook. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to my book, and I'm going to, at the very top, write page 5. That lets me know where I'm starting. The intention of these books is to have a vocabulary resource. You're kind of building a dictionary of sorts for geometry that you can use all year long, you can go back to. I'll be adding things into this video later on for you to add into your notebook, but for right now, this is all you need to do to start. The next video you'll need to watch is the Chapter 1, Lesson 1 video notes. You'll fill those examples out using the note packet you received after the test.